It's time for another double shot. Out at Pasco High School over this past weekend, there was their graduation ceremony, and the principal at the beginning of the ceremony started to speak in Spanish. And when one kid was announced to get his diploma, he leaned into the microphone and said, "This is America. You should have started with English." And here's the clip.
This is America. Should have started with English.
Now, people are upset and calling him out, saying that this was inappropriate, disrespectful. I kind of understand where he's coming from. They started the ceremony in Spanish.
Oh, they did? Okay.
That seems wrong.
How many people who attend that school, I assume they speak, what do they speak at the school? Is it?
It's an English-speaking school.
There are bilingual schools. Like
this is not a bilingual school.
We have some friends whose kids go to a bilingual, but it's a private school, but it's a bilingual school, and they learn in English and en français, which is in French. Jason, you probably didn't know that. And so.
Je suis bête.
Ouais.
Way. You mean oui?
Well, if you're a native speaker to French, tourists say oui. Most people say ouais.
You're as native to French as you are Jew.
Aha.
Are you pretending to be that too?
No, I would never pretend to be that, although I don't know that I'm not Jewish. We've talked about this before. I haven't gotten a DNA thing
what I just
done
did was a callback.
Yes.
So, am I wrong to say the kid, I don't think the way he handled it was appropriate.
I think he handled it, I think he handled it, you could have handled it with like a little more class.
But his point, I think, is correct. This is, and they point to, this area of Pasco, 80% Latino.
Spanish speaking.
And okay, but everyone there is supposed to speak English if you're graduating from an American high school.
I'm assuming that they're giving these classes. I don't know this, but I'm assuming at this high school in Pasco,
it's not a bilingual.
They're teaching it in English?
Yes,
I would
exactly.
assume.
That's my point. Like you might expect, based on the demographics in the area, that people will speak Spanish in the audience. And of course, it's not just for the kids, it's also for the families.
Who was the speaker?
The principal.
Was the principal assuming that nobody in the audience spoke English?
I mean, she ends up speaking English. I'm just saying she started, it's about 90 seconds or so in Spanish language. It was well-intentioned, I suppose. Do that at the end if you're going to do it. They responded, the district, by saying, we're going to have a listening session to hear from people who were impacted by the outburst. You're all fine. The kid who heard the Spanish is totally fine, and everyone in the audience, you're totally fine. You weren't impacted whatsoever. If anything, this gave you a story to tell.
It's an interesting story. I would wonder if they were in Mexico, if you had a predominantly English-speaking school, would they start the graduation in English?
It should only be in English if it's in Mexico, because Gulf of America.
Oh, Gulf of America, got it.
Just saying. Why don't you guys weigh in? Comment below. We'll see you next time. Hey, it's Jason Rantz here with Scott Rarucka from Legacy Group Capital. He's their CEO. So let's talk about someone who wants to invest in real estate. They don't quite know where to go, what to do, where to start, but they do know, obviously, that right now the market is really, really hot. So you're the place to do it. How do you help?
Yeah, so how we help is, we've been investing in the greater Seattle area for over 20 years, and we have a historical track record that is we're super proud of. Double-digit returns over time with no investor losses. And if you can find somebody else out there that's done that, you should probably talk to them. And how we really do it is we're lending on real estate, and we're also acquiring real estate and building it and developing it. All those things come out of a fund that people invest into. So there's lending and there's acquisition. And then we share in profits with all of our investors on both those activities. Jason, most people can't do that on their own. They're not going to go develop properties. They're not going to go be a bank and lend money. But they can jump in with us and they can be that developer and they can be that lender, but it's underneath our umbrella with a 20-year track record that's unparalleled to anything that you'll find out there. We've been told that we're one of the best kept secrets in the Pacific Northwest.
I don't want it to be a secret. I want everyone to know just about what it is you do. The Legacy Group Capital family of funds offer short-term 90-day investments at 7%. Longer-term investments, they've averaged double-digit returns. Just go to legacyg.com.